As a council of the Law Society of Kenya, we have made tremendous steps into ensuring that our practice areas and spaces are not being invaded by masqueraders, quacks and charlatans. This is for the reason why we have been traversing the entire country to ensure that even our own members are in compliance of the laws, and the practice that we are undertaking have been done in accordance with the law. For this same reason, we have visited Coast Branch, specific areas with Kwale County in Ukunda, where we managed to get information from members of public as well as our advocates there, where they informed us that they have been having issues with masquerader, specifically one who has been practicing for a long time, practicing in courts, and our intention was solely to go there and pick this person. We managed to get him. We arrested him with the cooperation of the police at Diani police station. The OCS provided us with the relevant security we required. We arrested him and is being processed for court. We appreciate the teamwork that has been showed by our own members, and also we appreciate the members of public who have been able to give us information. Thereafter Kwale, we also got information and we came to Malindi, in this Malindi town. We have managed to visit and inspect several law firms to ensure compliance. Those who have not complied with the law, we assure you that you shall hear from us in terms of compliance, practice and ethics issues. And we appreciate that we have come to the end of our exercise, and we know that when we arrest a quack or a masquerader or a charlatan, the effects is rippled down. Mostly we will get the arrest or conviction where possible. Where we don't get a conviction, the others are deterred from doing what other charlatans and quacks are doing. So for us and the entire council, we are grateful to members of our society. Keep giving us information. We assure you that the information you give us is treated with a lot of confidence, and we are going around the country. Wherever you are, if you are practicing in our areas and you are not a qualified advocate, or you are a quack, you don't have certificate, you've not gone even to law school to study for law, we assure you we are coming for you. So we are urging members of the public to be vigilant. When you go to our office, any office, even in your own lawyer's office, ensure that they have a practicing certificate. And it is very easy to know whether an advocate has a practicing certificate. You just need to know his name, input his name in the LSK search engine. You go to Google and search LSK search engine. You will get a prompt to put in the advocate's name. Just type the name there and it will give you information whether or not this advocate has a current practicing certificate. If he does not have, kindly cease any operations with that kind of a person and inquire from the Law Society of Kenya and report that person. If he has, kindly continue, of course, getting services from all qualified advocates. For the young lawyers out there, we want to assure you we are doing this work to make sure that the society and the lawyers in the future, especially the young lawyers, they are getting work. Any advocate who has opened a law firm and does not normally operate that law firm and has not hired any lawyer in that law firm, be assured, going forward, you're going to hear from us a notice to show cause most probably. We are doing this to ensure that our young lawyers are getting work. Any law firm that does not have an advocate should hire an advocate going henceforth. We are not going to take our work lying down. And even as we strengthen the Practice Standards and Ethics Directorate, we want to ensure that all lawyers have complied with the law. May I make this very clear on behalf of the Practice Standards and Ethics Committee that there is no quack, there is no masquerader, there is no charlatan who has proceeded with the court hearings and successfully gotten a judgment or concluded a matter. We do not have any such in our records. We have not gotten any report Most of them we have arrested in between, maybe midways, or maybe when they try to appear in court. And I would like to urge all advocates out there, when you're doing a matter with someone or an advocate who you are not very familiar with, it is very quick to get to know whether this is an advocate or whether this is a quack. So I kindly urge all advocates, when you take up a matter with someone you do not know, or you have no specific information whether they are an advocate or not, quickly search through the LSK search engine and ensure that this person is an advocate and has a current practicing certificate. If not, even if it is you're doing matters online, ensure that the judicial officer who is presiding over that matter has been made aware whether the matter is proceeding or whether it is a mention or whether you see that person on the online portal. Kindly just ensure that the judicial officer is aware, because the Law Society of Kenya and the judiciary have made collaborations to ensure that these charlatans are not appearing in our courts. So we are working hand in hand and together with the judiciary to make sure that the public does not fall prey of quacks and masqueraders. And the only way we can do that is by reporting and not withholding information. We have more than 22,000 advocates registered in Kenya, most of whom either practice in the names of their own law firms, and others have been hired either as in-house counsels or working in county governments as state attorneys, and also as practicing advocates in daily litigation. In terms of quacks and charlatans and running after them, at this moment we have not compiled a database to clearly tell you we have 100 or 50, but we arrest them as we go on. If you've been following the Law Society of Kenya, every other month we are going to different parts of the country. We make arrests and we follow up, we monitor and we evaluate the project, the way the cases are ongoing. And we do this in collaboration with the branches and the chapter chairs, who ensure that those culprits who have been arrested and have been taken to court, the cases have continued up to the most logical conclusion. It is also illegal for an advocate to share an office with a person who is not an advocate. For instance, where we go and inspect the office and find out maybe you are sharing an office with a surveyor or a property manager, we are issuing notices to show cause, because that is also illegal according to the law. For the members of public who have fallen prey and they have lost their money, losing money to a quack or a charlatan will have to undergo a criminal process, because operating as a masquerader is a criminal offense under the law. That is why the reason why when we arrest them, we take them through the criminal process. We arrest them with the police, with the aid of the local police. We take them to court and they go through the normal process. Therefore, they can only be remunerated through that, or rather they can only be repaid back through that process. And they can also institute a civil claim against that kind of a person. Ningewahimiza wananchi wa Mombasa na Kilifi na Kwale na Coast Province yote, muweze kuwa makini, msiingie tu kwa maofisi. Tunaambiwa ya kuwa pia wale surveyors ambao wako huku wameanza kuchukua kazi za mawakili. Wanaandika succession documents za wananchi wakiwadanganya kuwa watawakatia mashamba, wanawafanyia agreements, wanawafanyia processing. Ile kazi ambao wanapaswa wafanye ni kazi ya kukatanisha mashamba tu, wanawafanyia agreements, na pia wanafanya kazi yote ya conveyancing mpaka wanatoa zile title deeds. Ningewahimiza wananchi wote, ikiwa mtu ni surveyor, asifanye kazi ya wakili. Na nyinyi wana surveyors, nataka muelewe, tunawakujia, tutakuja kwa ofisi zenu, tutawakamata na polisi, tutawarusha ndani, muendelee kufanya hizo kesi mkiwa ndani, tutawaruhusu mfanye kazi za mawakili. Kama hukusomea uwakili, tafadhali usifanye kazi ya wakili. Tumepata changamoto mingi hapa Kilifi County. Kwa sasa tutasema tuachie maneno ya Kilifi County hapo, lakini tutarudi kwa zile changamoto ambazo tumepata. Itabidi tufanye stakeholder relationships na watu kadhaa ndio tuweze kukamata hao watu. Tumeona ya kuwa hapa Kilifi watu, mizizi ya maskareda zimeingia tena sana katika hapa Malindi town especially, na itatugharimu turudi back to basics, tufanye hesabu zetu, lakini tutarudi tena. Hiyo mizizi tutakuja tutaingoa, na tunahimiza, ndio maana tunahimiza wananchi, tafadhali, kama mtu hana idhini ya kukufanyia kazi, usipoteze pesa zako halafu ukuje complain pale Law Society of Kenya. Make sure huyu mtu anakufanyia kazi ni wakili. Usiende kufanyiwa succession na surveyor, hiyo sio kazi yake. Usiende kufanyiwa agreement na clerk wa wakili, hiyo sio kazi yake. Usiende kufanyiwa agreement na secretary wa wakili, ambao wanatengeneza agreements na wanafanya commission ya affidavits, au wote ni watu ambao tutawakamata. Changamoto zipo, hatutadanganya wananchi, zipo, lakini tutapambana nao. Tutarudi tena na make sure hao watu tumewatoa katika Malindi.